I'm celebrating Thanksgiving. Hey, that's heavy. You got the Redskins shirt on. Look at that. You got the Redskins on. See, hey, dancing. That's what people do on Thanksgiving. Hey, see, that's what they do. That's the fatherliness. That's why, listen, that's why people are gone. That's the spirit, though. He had the Redskins thing on, and that's what they do on Thanksgiving. They dance. And you got people that walk by and they laugh at that. That's what we keep. They laugh at that.
That's how low we became, man. We're in astonishment. The Lord said, Lord not gonna lie when he said he gonna put these curses on us, man.
Yo, get that. Want him read that scripture again. What do you think about Thanksgiving? That same scripture. It's 2:2, yeah, 2. Thanksgiving, look. That's the spirit, man. That's what they do on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was the slaughtering of the Native American Indian. Get that, brother. Read it.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider.
They doth not consider. They don't consider what they're doing. Give me Hosea 4 and 6. You got Esau, even Esau looking. Even Esau looking at him. Then he's bugged up. That's the devil.
If I'm making out
Go ahead, brother. No, go ahead.
It's more in sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken the Lord, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger, they are gone way backwards.
And he hit Israel with madness.
He's going backwards.
He's going backwards. He just did the backwards moonwalk, man. You see, but that's not even funny, man. That's sad, yo. That's really fucking sad, bro. He might, if he don't repent, he might have to put to death, man. If the Lord don't heal him off those demons, he might have to get put to sleep, man. How else he's gonna get peace in his mind? He's not at peace that day. Look at him, man. He's dancing by himself in the middle of the street, man. Fucking shit, man. Give me Hosea 4 and 6.
I got it. Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me.
No priest to me, man. Oh, sorry, wait.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
And that's what happened. Get some point. That's smiting with madness, man. That's the smiting with madness. That's the smiting with madness, man. That's the destruction, man. See, the Spirit of the Lord is revealing it, man. Even Esau looking at him like, yo, what the hell? And he's a devil. He's a devil. He looking at him like, you see, but that's the other nation.
That's why Esau gotta get paid back.
That's why Esau gotta get paid back, bro. The whole nation Esau gotta go down. Starting with these devils right here, these Rothschilds. That's why these motherfuckers, these pieces of shit, man.
That's the one thing. That's how these devils want us to be like, man. They hate to see brothers up here like this, man. That's why they come at us so hard, man. That's why they throw up those curses, those demons on us, because they want our people to be like this, man.
And they fuck up our Eve, and Eve is rapping. That's why they got that woman turned against us, man. But we gonna rough ride on you devils, man. We gonna fucking rough ride on you devils, the house of David, man. That's what we pushing out through the Spirit of the Lord.
That's right!
That's what the Lord's pushing out, man. We're tired of this bullshit, man. This white man's the devil, man.
Right.
We got our people all messed up, high on drugs, all fucked up in the streets and the ghettos, man.
I got
Go ahead. We got motherfuckers. We're getting tired of this shit, brother. We just want to see people get hit by cars, man. Seriously, man. The Lord's putting such a cold spirit on us now. The game plan, I'm a jokester too. But fuck all the joking, brother. We at the time of war, man. We at the time of war. Yeah, we joke, we make jokes here and there, but even when we're joking, we're still edifying. When we do joking, we do mockeries of others, it's still edification, man. Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 2, verse 25. This day will I begin to put the dread of thee and the fear of thee upon the nations that are under the whole heaven, who shall hear report of thee, and shall tremble and be in anguish because of thee. Yo, basically, when the Israelites get to when the Lord put the power, the spiritual powers, all the godliness, we're gonna be a terror to these heathens, man, and to 2/3 of Israel. We're gonna be a terror, and it's not gonna stop until everybody's dead. Everybody that's supposed to die is dead, and then the Lord is gonna destroy America, and then we're gonna be in the kingdom, and then we're gonna be still a dread to the heathen, because they're gonna know where we're never gonna get taken out of rulership. That's what they're scared of. That's what these cats are talking about. That's what they're scared of.
And we're not gonna stop talking about them too. For you fucking Israelites out there, you get an attitude when we talk about the Rothschilds. Oh, you guys talk about the Rothschilds, man. Fuck you, man. All right. Give me Daniel 7 and 18.
That's what I was in.
You was in that?
Yeah,
That's
I was.
the spirit.
You said 7 and 18?
Yeah, please.
Daniel chapter 7, verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Come down to 27. That's what it says right there. Who are the saints? Psalms 148, 149. Who are the saints? The Israelites. Give me that, brother. Psalms 149. Baba Gashar. That's one of my favorite scriptures. Yeah, keep going.
Psalm 127?
Please, brother.
And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him.
Hey, yo, and all dominion. We're gonna have dominion, man. And this devil's going down, man. It tells you in the Apocrypha. The end of Esau, the beginning of Jacob. That's why that movie Jacob Lattimore is coming out, man. Y'all don't see the signs, man? Y'all don't see the signs? That's 4 months from now. A lot of shit's gonna pop off, man. This month started with a heavy vibration. All hell's about to break loose, man. So-called next year for this devil, his wicked ass time cycle. It's a Capricorn starting January 2017. Big things are gonna happen, bro.
Oh.
That Jacob Lattimore movie, that power is coming, brothers. That power we've been praying on. That power we've been praying to the Lord that He bestowed the men and the prophets with. The Psalms 82 and 6. The gods. Hey, brother, man. He might. Who knows? The Lord will, if He's the elect. Who knows, man? You're gonna have guys like that bugged out their minds, and the Lord might heal them, or vice versa, or he might have to get put to death. A guy like that, he got plagued with demons, man. He was dancing over there by himself. He had spirits on him. The spirit had. We talk about Thanksgiving. Yahweh shall put the spirit on us. We talk about Thanksgiving, and he manifested in front of us, man. And he had a Redskins thing on. He started dancing. Guys, what they do on Thanksgiving? They start feasting and all that shit. And look, he's smiting with madness. So the Lord's telling us the ones that are celebrating Thanksgiving are smiting with madness. And we was in that world. And Lord had mercy on us when we came out of that world. He opened our eyes. Oh, this is bullshit. And now we know, okay, this is the Matrix. Thanksgiving, Christmas, this whole shit right here is the Matrix.
Repetitive.
What?
Repetitive.
Right? So it's a constant battle, brother. It's not no break. It's not no going out Saturdays and you just turn this thing off and just be Lil Wayne, a young thug during the week. Guys that's doing that, the Lord's gonna fucking deal with them. The Lord's gonna deal with them, man. Go ahead. There's no excuses. There's no more excuses, man. Go ahead.
Psalm chapter 149, verse 6, verse 5. I'll start at 4. Let the Lord, for Yahweh taketh pleasure in His people. He will beautify the meek with salvation.
The meek, that's us, the lowly, the poor, the brokenhearted, the Israelites. Go ahead.
Let the saints be joyful in their glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand.
That means an actual two-edged sword, man. An actual two-edged sword. What's that picture with the brother? Baba, should I get it for me with the king of Judah? Yo, the water, brother. Yeah. With a sword, we're actually gonna have a sword in our hands. This is gonna happen, brothers, and these Jewish devils, reading Revelations 3 and 9, they're gonna bow down to the real Jews, the real royal Jews, the real Israelites. They're gonna get the kingdom to come. For the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna rule. Go ahead.
To execute vengeance upon the heathen.
Upon the heathen, starting with Amalek, the synagogue of Satan. Go ahead.
And punishments upon the people.
People, man, which is gonna be these other nations. They're gonna serve us and be our slaves, man. Go ahead.
To bind their kings with chains.
To bind them with chains. These Rothschilds elites. Hold on, we gotta get their pictures. The Rothschilds elites. Thank you, brother. The water. These Rothschilds, we're gonna bind them with chains. Y'all know about the Rothschilds? You know about the Illuminati? Go ahead.
And punishments upon the people to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
Yeah, the Rothschilds, they're gonna go in chains. They're gonna go in chains, man. These motherfuckers. And a lot of people know about them anyway. That's how I know we're at the end. The Lord created the internet to expose these devils. These Rothschilds, Cesare Borgia, David Rothschild, they call him the Plastic Jesus. Him, he's going to slavery. Evelyn Rothschild's going to slavery. Where's the other motherfucker? George Soros, he's going to slavery, which he's funding all these riots through the country. Harry Kissinger, Nathan Rothschild, David Rothschild, and they ain't the real people of the Lord. Jacob Rothschild. You're not from Jacob. You're from Esau. You're the Edomites. The Rothschilds, Evelyn, David, Prince. You're not the princes. We're the princes. These are all lies, man. They're all Satanists. That's what they are. These are the ones that's controlling the planet Earth. Go ahead.
To execute upon them the judgment written, this honor hath all his saints. Praise ye Yahweh.
That's right. This honor have all his saints, man. All right. So the Israelites are gonna have the honor to put these devils in slavery, man. All right. That's the times that we're living in. That's why we're bringing out all these scriptures, we're bringing out all these prophecies, and it's not a time to fucking play around and play games. It's never been a time to play around and play games, especially now that we're at the end. It's time to take this thing serious, man, and really put your heart in this thing. If not, just go back in the world. Go back in the fucking world and go with Lil Wayne. Go with Drake, go in the G4 jet with Mayweather. Go chill, man. And just wait for your instruction, man. And let the other ones that really aren't doing, because the Lord's building up a military. The Lord's building up a military, man. The military is fucking stern. Military, you saw the clips for the Spirit we put up. They don't fucking play. The Corps don't play, man. They get in your fucking face. That's the Lord. That's the chastisement we're getting in this truth. That's the straits, the hardness, man. Getting in your face, hardships, losing your family, losing your wife, losing your children, losing your car. Sometimes you feel like you're gonna lose your fucking mind, bro. Demons jumping on your body physically, man, while you're sleeping. Demons telling you to go back in the world, man. F all this, it's not worth it. Those are demons, man. Is it really worth coming out there? Is it really worth going through all this? Is it really? No, that's when you rebuke them demons. That's when you pray. That's when you light up incense. That's when you read scriptures like Psalms 51. That's when it's a fight. That's when you call brothers, man. Yo, brother, where you at, man? That's why the Lord gave you brotherhood. That's why you gotta be grateful for the brotherhood. Don't you know you got brothers out there that don't have no brothers out there teaching by themselves in the streets? We have a brother that's part of us in the spirit in the West Coast. He's by himself. He's by himself out there. It's an honor for you to be around brotherhood, man. You got brothers in Hawaii that's by themselves. We're teaching by themselves, man. So you gotta be grateful for men that are actually next to you. Don't take advantage of that. Because if you do, the Most High will take you away from that. And he'll put demons on you. He'll put billions and billions and demons on you. Have you bugged out like that dude, man. Dancing by yourself, talking to yourself. Pushing carriages, man.
Let's talk about now. It's a scary thing, but God bring it out. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to the seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron, forbidding to marry and commanded to abstain from meats which have created to be received with thanksgiving, ironically, of them which believe and know the truth. So basically, that the Lord, like my man's with the Redskins hoodie, like when we talk about vice versa, like he can have a brother in the truth end up like that. You know what I'm saying? Or have that guy end up as a brother with our mind that we like right now that we want to stay in. You know what I'm saying? Because like you have a dude that was in the truth and then he'll just turn into some different kind of guy. Like you would think like, yo, wasn't you out there on the streets preaching the Bible and all that stuff? Like now you back in the club and doing this shit like was it a fad? This is not a fad. That's the thing. Because no matter how much you try to escape it, it's gonna come back and smack you still in the face. Like this is still gonna happen. This still happened. All the stuff happened up here, that still happened. No matter if you're in the truth or not, all this happened. So that's why we know this is the truth, because you're not gonna be able to erase this. This is it right here. This is the end. It's the end. It's at the latter times. So we're in the latter times of what the scriptures are talking about. When how Shah talked about before he went on the cross, the times to come. Right now. Right now. This is the end of this fucking America, man. And this is the last part of our slavery. Then we're gonna be good. But until then, stuff like this is gonna happen, and it's gonna be sad. I'm gonna start again because 1 Timothy 4:1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, and the brother said he had a dream, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. And I said giving heed. So basically, you got weak and you gave heed to those seducing spirits. Because seducing, like you seduce somebody like you're not con them, but you entice them to do whatever and shit. You know what I mean? So that spirit, we hear those seducing spirits saying, "Oh, try to mess with us," but we don't take heed to that because we know that that's a seducing spirit. That's an evil spirit.
I say one thing about that, and the Lord gives Satan the job. Basically, Satan knows what you like. So to seduce you, that means you got to be enticed with something that is going to be able to entice you. What entices him might not entice me, but vice versa. So if you find yourself getting caught up in stuff that you know that you like, but it's not really, building up your spirit, not building up for the edification of your body and for the body of Yahweh Shai, and you keep going into that, you're giving heed to seducing spirits. Because ultimately, if you're not doing the things that are for the Lord, then you're not with the Lord. You're either for him or you're against him. It's about, like how the brother always said, it's about making this your life. If you're not constantly in this, trying to get better and better in the spirit, trying to get better and better for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, then you go into the wrong side. And you're gonna ultimately give heed to them spirits, and they're gonna overtake you. You're gonna get casted out.
Yeah, that's right. You're gonna get casted out.
God, you said Romans, right? Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Hey, it's near, man. This thing is very near. Give me that Ecclesiastes 12.